Salut YouTube, alors je suis revenu un peu en arrière après ma mort et il se trouve que non, j'ai pas envie de tuer vos frères.
To start cutting folk down because of a family squabble about some spare bit of machinery. We're going over there, and you're gonna settle this. Talk it out.
But should they attack, you
Oui,
will
là,
protect
bien sûr,
me, will you
évidemment.
not?
If they attack, unprovoked. Let's go.
Hugo! Are you well?
We were worried. Why do I doubt this?
Listen, while you were in there, we realized this tiff is senseless, idiotic. You might have been harmed, gravely, and that's something we could never live down.
Lucien is right. We must bury this hatchet, work together as father wished it.
D'accord, et du coup, ouais, les péons, c'est pourquoi?
Claim to come in peace. But then who are these men?
Hunters who had made camp nearby. They spotted us and asked if we had no need for their aid.
Pourquoi?
You went in, we're gone a long time. With his men to help, we thought we might come to your rescue.
Uh-huh.
All right, glad to see you've made up. Now I really need to get back to my own affairs.
Naturally. Your payment.
We thank you for your help. Should you ever find yourself near the clever clocks, you must stop in.
Oh, ils m'ont donné 300 balles.
Some of the best.
Will do. So long.
Ah. D'accord. Ok. Bon, alors, donc, ça c'est fait. Il me reste quelques petites quêtes de niveau 36 à faire. Course aux documents, il faut que j'attende. Ah oui, ça je m'en bats les couilles. Ça aussi. Bon, bah on passe au niveau 37. Une enchère. Ouais, allez. On va voir. Et j'ai pas un panneau pas loin? Visiblement non. Je vais devoir aller tout droit à travers champ. Allez, viens là mon bébé. Oui, c'est toi mon bébé.
Move it!
Qu'est-ce que tu branles la blette? Voilà, merci. Lac d'émeraude. J'ai cru voir un nom marqué là. Bon, je sais pas trop ce que c'était. Grotte au murmure, ok. Je vois quelqu'un qui m'a appelé mais j'ai pas vu où il était donc tant pis. Depuis tout à l'heure j'étais en train de je suis en train de galoper mais mon endurance ne part pas, c'est bizarre. Bon, je vais pas m'en plaindre hein. En tant qu'à faire. Ah là là, Iris, on envoie du pays tous les deux. Hein. Je me demande si c'est possible de retourner voir Olgerd. Là, j'essaierai juste après cette quête-là. Attends, carte du monde. Il était où déjà? C'était à Vélène, non? domaine Von Everec. Il est encore là. Résidence Canterville, le domaine Garin. Ouais, j'irai voir. En fait, non, ça servira probablement à rien. Je vais sûrement le faire hors vidéo. La vallée sans retour, ça fait peur un nom pareil. Est-ce que ça veut dire que je pourrai jamais rentrer chez moi?
Whoa there, Roach.
Eh ben, je suis ravi de l'apprendre, mec.
Take it easy.
Keep calm. Start no cross.
Ah, ça va, ta gueule. Alors,
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
voilà.
Well, Happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Batilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
A witcher. So no expert, I guess. But it doesn't take an expert to see when a woman's angry.
Yeah, I suppose you speak the truth, brother. Wait, did you say witcher?
C'est ce que j'ai dit.
Seeking work, maybe? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward, gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Ouais, ok.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah.
Ouais, l'inspecteur Geralt.
Really grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
Ah, donc c'est ça ma quête ou... Ah, et du coup, elle va me proposer un truc aussi, je parie.
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Lear. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a cold black heart. But that's all beside the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgat too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Leon? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
I can help. Please try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me.
Ouais, non, honnêtement, j'ai pas envie. Non, 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 combiner compagnie, j'ai déjà donné. Donc je pense que je vais faire une autre quête.
I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
Par contre, hop.
Decent. Seems I'm still
I wonder how much you see Texas.
Franchement, moi aussi. Franchement, moi aussi. Guerre des vins. Donc, niveau 37, j'en ai une autre ou pas? Non, c'est la seule. Niveau 38, en voilà une. Gwent va te faire foutre. Et c'est tout. Niveau 39, je crois que j'en ai pas vu. Mais vite. Attends, d'où elle sort cette quête? Je l'avais jamais vue. Bon bah écoute. Bon bah niveau 40. C'est parti. Excusez-moi les mecs.
Problems? Hire a witcher. It's a good thing you've come.
Eh bah écoute, puisque tu le prends comme ça. Ah oui d'accord, donc en fait c'est les gamins qui savent tout ce qui suit.
Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available from me alone.
Mhm.
Where are you skittering off to, Silvermane?
Je te demande pardon.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you seek someone?
Non, je vais travailler.
How is it the Duchessa does not fear him as well?
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again. Citizens, beware of the beast.
Alors poteau, que puis-je faire pour toi?
Witcher from the school of the wolf.
C'est ça.
Here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard
Ah.
of them. Never seen any though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to
Ah,
help me
récupérer des...
retrieve them.
Pardon.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I...
Ok, vas-y, continue.
No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Ah, des... Ouais, allez, carrément.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensai, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their May.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensai's side. So I heard stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensai saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
What do you have on offer?
Bon, déjà, je vais voir si j'ai pas des trucs à vendre ou à acheter. Non. Non. Ah bah la musique repart. Non. Non. Ah et ça c'est l'armure que j'avais dans le tournoi. Ouais. Ah, elle est carrément meilleure celle-ci. Et je pourrais la mettre quand j'aurai le niveau 41. Oh putain, il est plein aux as ce mec. Intermédiaire. Ah, il fait pas d'armure légère lui. S'il en a une là. Ah, des œillères. 60. De vigueur, je pense qu'elle va faire pareil. C'est juste au niveau de la... Ah, ça c'est bien ça. Donc.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore.
Tiens, il n'y en a aucun du code de la vipère.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Atom. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Tucson from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger.
Elle a l'air très intéressante cette quête. Je pense que je vais la faire avant de faire autre chose.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath.
Ah, si c'est que des spectres, on s'en fout, c'est facile.
Cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Bon, même si c'est l'armure du chat qui m'intéresse le plus en vrai.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. Showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind.
Ah oui, prendre la piste à partir du fort, c'est ce que je pensais faire.
But you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the Ducal Armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the Ducal Guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still,
la musique
you may
repart.
want to start a search there.
Ok.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Bon bah je commence par la manticore donc. Ah ouais, tu veux parier? Eh, je suis un sprinter moi. Tu déconnes pas avec moi, gamine. Hein. Bon alors. Oh, je l'avais pas vu cette quête. Oh, bah, je vais commencer par faire ça. Ah mon dieu, j'ai entendu un insecte dans mon oreille, c'est une horreur. Oh putain de noyeur évidemment. Bon alors. Ah ah. Wesh.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oof, dreadful.
Hey! Tchou! Oh bordel! Tchou! Bah, j'en reviens pas de... Ah non, c'est pas là que j'avais trouvé la quête déjà. Ah, le voilà. Ouh, la vache. Bon ben voilà. Ouais donc... Bah, elle a disparu la quête. Bah, elle est où? Bah merde, j'avais tout indiqué et puis là... Bon, vas-y, ça me fait chier, je vais faire autre chose. Laboratoire de l'étrange. Non, en fait, je ferai ça une autre fois. 39. Je vais juste commencer un petit peu celle-ci et puis ce sera bon pour aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui la vidéo où je ne commence rien. Alors. Tiens, vignoble Bellegarde, le fameux. Ah ah. Quoi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Yes.
T'as jamais vu un sorceleur de ta vie, c'est ça? Surtout pas un aussi beau gosse. Dans ton cul, voilà où je vais. Bonjour. Ah, c'est les paysans qui bossent dans les vignobles. Salut les mecs, vous avez pas vu un vampire? Oh, attends, il se passe quoi là? Wow, c'est quoi ce truc? Waouh, merde, je suis mort. Oh la vache, ils m'ont défoncé. Attends, mais ça va me faire reprendre où? Bon, l'avantage c'est que j'ai plus de problème de sauvegarde rapide, sinon je l'aurais eu dans l'os. Au final, je sais plus si je joue en normal ou en facile. C'est quoi, j'avais commencé par mettre en normal. Attends, je suis où? Oh non, ça m'a ramené jusque là. Ouais bah vas-y, attends, je vais... Ça m'a ramené jusque là. Oh vas-y, va te faire foutre. Ah mais c'est parce que je cherchais dans les quêtes secondaires. En fait c'est dans les chasses au trésor. Ah bah d'accord. Ok, donc c'est là. Bon, j'avais dit que j'allais retrouver Régis au final.
Ladies, gentlemen, Dupont and Sons,
Ah bah c'est gentil ça. Même le crieur public il dit que les citoyens doivent m'aider. C'est plutôt sympa de sa part. Ouais, je trouve aussi. Hop. Putain. C'est vrai que j'oublie que t'es pas un cheval de Skyrim, ma bête, excuse-moi. Ah bah un petit peu quand même au final. Est-ce que les vampires ils peuvent sortir en plein jour dans ce monde? Qu'est-ce que... Quoi ce bordel?
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Des trucs à niquer apparemment. C'est quoi cette histoire? Ah, c'est peut-être les plantes mangeuses d'hommes dont elle me parlait l'autre là. Putain, encore? Putain, mais laissez-moi aller retrouver mon chéri, bordel! Ah! Putain de merde. Bon. Il est là-dedans, c'est ça?
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Putain, du coup... Là.
Show me what you got. Shit.
Ah. Bordel, Régis. Non, donc c'est ça, on s'est pas vu en plein jour. Je me disais aussi.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
Et il m'a dit que c'était bel et bien sa main. Alors, qu'est-ce que t'en penses?
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans of the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Ça va, détends-toi mec, je te demandais, c'est tout.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention?
Non.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I
Putain, ce mec a des amis partout, c'est fou.
Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner.
Ah, c'est plutôt pas mal comme concept. Enfin, je le ferai pas, mais là, ça va nous aider.
Might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand.
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant, effectively a poison, to make one susceptible.
Ah, j'ai eu un poisson.
I've got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the
Ben, personnellement, Vizima, c'est pas si loin que ça, hein. Je me téléporte et puis c'est parti, hein. Pourquoi ils ont pas repris la main? Ah, évidemment, il est trop dark, il parle au corbeau.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Quoi? Allez.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Moi, ça me gêne pas de te parler.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Is
Bah
your
ouais, hein.
sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Eh ben, figure-toi qu'on ce sera pour la prochaine fois. Allez, à plus, poto.